Hello and welcome back to the first cooking live of 2019. Hopefully the new year is off to a good start, and if you are like many people, you've probably set some organization goals for yourself for the next couple weeks and months. Maybe you're thinking about organizing your closet or your dresser or the mudroom, but have you thought about organizing your refrigerator? A lot of people set health goals this time of year as well, and let me tell you, if you are not organized in such a way that you can actually get your goals accomplished, it's probably not going to happen. And so I want to invite you inside my refrigerator so you can see how a dietitian organizes her fridge. So come on in. All right, so this is a dietitian's refrigerator, okay? One thing I hope you're noticing is that it is not jam-packed full of food. I have my fridge organized into some specific zones, and the first most important zone for New Year's plans, or really any time of the year plans, is this space right here. This zone in my refrigerator is basically my meal plan, okay? What you can see here is I have a casserole set to cook for tonight's dinner. I am gonna be late tonight, and so my husband is gonna have to put this in the fridge, and I just put a little masking tape thing, a little Sharpie that says bake at 400. He doesn't have to get a text from me, he doesn't have to get a call from me, he doesn't have to remember anything except for bake at 400 until bubbly, about 15 minutes. That's what it says there, okay? When we eat that tonight, we will have leftovers. And when we have leftovers, instead of putting them back in the fridge as is, we will package them in these containers here. I love these containers. They're divided, okay? Last night we had ziti, or I guess it's penne, and meat sauce, and some broccoli, all right? That gets divided. When we cleaned up dinner from the night before, or last night, put it straight in here, popped it in the fridge. There is dinner for tonight, and it was supposed to be lunch for tomorrow, but I needed my prop, and so, poor Kevin, I don't know what he's eating for lunch, because I needed my prop for this video. And then tomorrow night, we're having taco meat, and there's my meat right there. You have 3 days of dinner right here. I got yesterday, I got today, and I have tomorrow. I can see it all. I know what I'm cooking. Kevin knows what I'm cooking. So it's basically a visual, like, boom, here's the meal plan. There's not a lot on the shelf, and it's gonna look completely different tomorrow. One thing that's really cool is that since I don't have so much stuff here, I can see through into my meat and cheese drawer, and there's only one layer in there. So here's my taco shells to go with taco meat, my taco cheese, and the Parmesan cheese that was left over here. When I go to make tomorrow's, or rather next week's meal plan, I can see exactly what I have here, and that's gonna be the basis of what I make for suppers tomorrow. Our suppers become our lunches the next day. That just leaves us with breakfast, and basically breakfast is right here, okay? Breakfast in my house is a grab and go affair. You just kind of pick and choose what you want. We don't make a big fuss about it. I want to always make sure I have some nice, easy proteins. Got some hard-boiled eggs here. My raw eggs are down here in the carton with the raw meat. Things that are going to be heated up again to be eaten are always stored on the bottom so that no foodborne pathogens drip down onto stuff that I'm going to be ready to eat. Hard-boiled eggs, got some yogurt, got some cottage cheese, sensible beverages back there. We got some V8 juice and a little Powerade Zero, or Gatorade Zero this week. And then this is another thing that I've been doing since college that I love. It is the snack basket. Close this up real quick because my arm's getting chilly. This snack basket is a great thing to have for any kind of family. But if you have kids in the house that are always like, Mom, I need a snack. Dad, I need a snack. Grandma, Auntie, I need a snack. If you have a snack basket, then you can just say, go to the snack basket. And they get to have some input in what goes in the snack basket, and you do as well as the adult. What I have in my snack basket is some pre-cut carrots and celery sticks. Maybe some cutie oranges would go in here. I got my apple here. I want to base this on fruits and vegetables, but I also have some things like cheese in here. Maybe string cheese would go in here. Maybe some cut up deli meat or something like that. Again, easily accessible protein, ready to go. I started doing this in college after I was reading some things about food choice behavior, academic type stuff. I was doing a project, And did you know that you are more than twice as likely to eat a fruit or vegetable if it is already cut up and ready to go and stored at eye level in your fridge? When I open this fridge, that's what I see. So if I'm just like staring here trying to find something to eat, my grab and go healthy snack choices are boom, right here in front of my face. All right? So that brings us to this third zone. I'm basically the only one in my house who ever touches anything on this shelf. All right? This shelf is, if you've been hanging out with us for a while, I've got my little mini greenhouse here to keep my herbs fresh. I got some ready-made flavor. Got some pesto sauce in that jar. I have some different sauces here, again, marked with my masking tape. Picked that up working in the industrial kitchen. Always want to name and date things that are in jars. I got my mirepoix. If you've been hanging out with us for a couple months, you saw me make that. Those are my easy, ready-made flavor. That is where cooking starts for me. So that's what's up here. I also got my cheese box here. This box is all of our fancy holiday cheese that's left over. I left it up front and center because I don't want it to get lost in there. I want to remember to use it because it's delicious and it was expensive. I don't want that to go to waste. And so we're working on that. That brings us to the last section in the main body of the fridge. The crisper drawer. This is where good intentions go to die. All right? A lot of people buy a lot of fruits and vegetables and then they come into my office a week later and they're like, I bought salad. It rotted before I could use it. And that's unfortunate because there's a lot of nutrition down here, all right? If you do a Google search about how you're supposed to store fruits and vegetables, it'll tell you a lot of things like put lettuce and herbs in this drawer, but keep apples and zucchinis in these other drawers. No. I put fruits in one, vegetables in the other, because that's organized in my brain in such a way that I can tell exactly what I have. I'm also not going to buy more than I need for 1 week. This fridge has a lot of space left open in it so that I can see what's in there. I can see my whole meal plan right here. I only really plan to make 3 or maybe 4 meals a week, and that becomes lunches, and then we have a leftover night, and we usually either go out or go over to a family member's house to eat a week. That's the whole entire week. I only buy enough for 3 recipes, 3 meals at a time. I cook and shop weekly because that's what keeps it working for me. If you're trying to do a once a month cooking or a twice a month cooking or a once or twice a month grocery store trip, your fridge is going to look a lot different, and that's okay. But you need to know what you have, and this is how I do it. All right, got some stuff for cauliflower stuffing that we're going to make, and then some of my standards, vegetables like peppers, got carrots, got celery. Those go up here eventually. You'll see that I have some carrots and celery down here. That is what I'm going to use to cook. This one I'm going to use to eat, grab and go. It's okay to have things in 2 places. I eat an apple every morning for breakfast, so I have my grab and go apple up there, but I didn't want to gum up my space with the whole 3-pound bag, and so I keep my apples down here. Fun fact. Okay, this goes against my pattern, but it's where it fit. Sometimes things just go in the fridge where they fit. This is some leftover lettuce. You'll see that it's still nice and fresh. This was actually something that I had left over from a week ago. We had a party over here, and because this lettuce, I took it out of the package and put it into an airtight container, it's still good. So I'm gonna have this with my casserole tonight for dinner. And again, it just kind of fit in the fruit drawer, so that's where it is. That's the main body of the fridge. Real quick, I just want to bring your attention to the door here because this door can be really messy. And when you get too much going on here, you can't see what you have, and so then you end up wasting a lot of food. I have my condiments vaguely arranged by cuisine. Midwestern American. I got my A1 sauce, my ketchup, my mustard, mayo, barbecue sauce. Asian. Mexican, other stuff. What's on the bottom is things that I don't really want my family to eat too much of, all right? So you'll see I have my sugary sweet marinades down here, got some jellies, got my pancake syrup, my chocolate syrup, and then my juices, okay? Those are not bad things to have in your house. They shouldn't be the go-to. And people are lazy by nature. If you have to stoop to get the chocolate syrup, chances are you'll just have a glass of white milk versus chocolate milk. But if you put the chocolate sauce right next to the milk, you're gonna be more likely to do those extra calories from that extra sugar in the chocolate sauce, okay? I don't have this jam-packed. It's not a game of Jenga or Tetris to get what I need out of my refrigerator door here. And if something is out and we throw it away, there's a big hole here. It reminds me that, oh, something's missing here. Oh, I need to buy mustard, okay? And then butter. I have butter in my fridge because I like how it tastes. And if you've been hanging around for a while, you know that I am a dietitian, but I'm only gonna eat things that actually taste good. But then I wanna take those foods that taste good and make them fit my nutrition goals. And sometimes butter fits, all right? There you have it. That is a dietitian's fridge. I hope you picked up some fun tips that you might wanna try for yourself. And comment below, let me know. How does your fridge look? Give us a before and after picture. This, I think, is really important to sticking to your new nutrition plans. Do we have any live questions?
We just had some comments saying, appreciating your beautiful organized fridge. Thank you for
you.
sharing and that you're wonderful.
Well, thank you. I think you are wonderful too, Facebook friends. Join us back for our next edition of Cooking Live.
We did just have one quick question.
We got a question.
It says, what's the temperature of your fridge? What do you keep the temperature on?
37. If it's 38 right now because the door's been hanging open. You want to make sure your fridge is always less than 40 degrees, and anything that is pretty temperature sensitive, if my family didn't drink milk so quickly, we would want to keep our milk further to the back of the fridge. But since we go through it pretty fast, it's okay to keep it in the door where it gets warmer. This part of my fridge is a lot warmer than back there. Another thing though is because I don't have my fridge stocked full of a bunch of things I'm not planning to drink and eat this week, I'm not really worried about, I'm not worried for the most part that things in here are gonna go bad because we're gonna go through them. But you definitely want to keep your fridge less than 40 degrees. That was a great question. Thank you for asking. All right, join us next time. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see you back.